Mic is on at least. And not caster, not that, not that. Ah! Okay, sound is on. So yeah, I was farming the this boy here, get nothing better. This get one stats better and this get one stats better. But I got the enough enough level to go for 115, and I decided to show that. Quite frank, so I wanted to show pretty much everything about these mod offers. For the at least most thing about this mod, most of the Ubers, or the most of the progression, like important. That being said, by the way, sorry about that. But one moment. Okay, I was changing the notifier to the beginner version that I'm using for this build right now. So, Act 1, usual cow level, there is 110 level rift that I didn't even show, so I guess I should full clear this place. This place has a lot of cows, and I mean a lot. If you get surrounded by it, you're gonna die in like 2 seconds. So be careful. My PS is I believe around 60% right now, which is very low. That was completely unrelated though. For this level of the enemy numbers, I'm relatively certain that what is gonna matter for me right now is the level for the damage of the lightning totems. Also, they're gonna probably murder me in like 2 seconds. That being said, they may take 2 seconds to kill me, but the 2 seconds is more likely to be completely stun locked than I have any chance of escaping on that section, so if you get surrounded, you're gonna die. They are very low HP, but they're gonna come in with like many numbers. If you feel reanimate is annoying, you can remove that. I think reanimate is nice, at least for this build and for now. I'm not gonna remove that. What's the Alaska game? This place has an increased chance of dropping shrines, which is essentially what you use for the whatever rare item you want. Issue about that is, I'm not gonna use rare item for the most part, and I think I'm gonna straight up go for the angelic item, which is added item on this part. And after that, I'm gonna go for a very unique specific build. Anyways, the point being, I'm trying to kill those guys because this place is very good for leveling. I really didn't come here because, actually, that being said, I actually shouldn't come here first. Anyways, that doesn't matter. For the necromancer, I guess I should have started from the beta one at the 115. So, if you have played or you have played the Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction is specific right now, you may be worried about killing Cow King. You have to kill Cow King in this mod, however, because he drops something important. By the way, he is not really weak, but not really strong. Be careful. Anyways. Got the Ward's other leg. I believe Ward's other leg is just normal leg that wasn't eaten. Anyways, that's not matter. Nothing to worry about. What? Excuse me. For this build, I think it's all about hiding behind the wall and placing the totem near enemy. Near the boss, I mean. Those cards that he summons, the stun of damage. Always you have to be careful about the survival more. But overall, I think this is rather easy side. Be careful about picking the item up. But he drops something called Fool's Gold, which have the... Okay, this is okay one actually. It has the 0 to 38 of the old stats. I believe 10 to 20% magic fine, and I don't know about the bonus defense. I've never cared about that, to be honest. Usually you prefer the stats on this, and I think the 21 to... I think this status is very nice overall. I'm gonna use Dex for the both hand and strength for a lot of things. Next, I'm gonna go towards treasure, which is actually where I should have started at. What I mean by that is this gives the biggest benefit to this build inside of all of possible thing I could do. Anyways, this place again is very dangerous still, so just summon everything to be safe. Okay, +3 to skill amulet. I think that's better than what I'm using. Kind of? It's hard to tell. Again, lightning damage is what I prefer for the farming. And like spell damage actually have way bigger benefit over... way bigger benefit compared to other stuffs. Like, you actually scale way better on the spell damage for the most skill. There is some exception, especially on the all skill side. All skill meaning that the item gives the skill, not you are having the skill inside of a skill tree like I'm doing now with this build. By the way, that charm rolls 21 to 25 or 20 to 25 stats. Pick the highest stats one. You don't really care about defense, like flat 20 defense or something like that. That's not gonna matter. Be careful about not dying here, but you shouldn't die. Again, at this point, I'm not strong enough to just teleport around and like say, good, they're all dead. Let's talk about this place first. This place, plus 3000 BA on the hell difficulty. You came here as an Oni Nightmare, took the heroic torch and left, probably. This place on the hell have one bias for the set item. So like, you can actually reliably get some set item here. Although, it is still not likely that you're gonna get full sets here unless you farm for like, I don't know, 6-7 hours. It's gonna take forever, is what I'm meaning. It's not fast because you're having the set bias. You're gonna take still a long time to get full set of whatever you want. If you'd get it from here, that even is. The chances are really, really low. Right now, for any caster build, I recommend to go for 120 and start taking the angelic items. That's way better. As long as you take it safe and slow, you should be fine on survival. What's the speed of unique again? I don't remember. I'm not gonna name like every possible gear options for this build. I'm gonna just say like what can be good or what stats would be good. Stats I care about is gonna be plus to necromancer skill or plus to all skill for that matter. Either is fine for this build. Plus to spell damage. Generic spell damage, which includes all kind of the spell type, is even preferable. But usually I'm gonna get like one element spell damage and I'm fine with that. Minus enemy elemental resistance. Again, like fire code lightning, any of them is fine, but I prefer to get generic spell damage, aka like the spell damage that doesn't have anything beforeward. Or the elemental resistance on this case, I guess. This build is slow but safe for now. I think this build's farming speed is gonna be way better on the late game. When my damage started to pick up, I guess. Death Gaze is over here. Anyways. I'm still using tier 3 uniques. So, Zanes. So this place has a lot of archer. However, if you have somewhat high defense, what you're gonna worry about not necessarily is gonna be archers actually. There's flying Billy guys that's existing, and they may be more scary for you. Depends on your build. This place, the reverse is gonna be the what's the name of that again? I don't know the name. Reverse having the +1 to necromancer skill. Necromancer in specific. Whatever build you use, you're gonna get necromancer plus to necromancer skills. Anyways, and plus to spell focus, plus to okay, +1 to all skills, +1 to necromancer skill, plus 21 to 25. Spell focus, which means that any spell build will get bonus from this, and also weapon physical damage. I think it's like fixed number. It's not the biggest element weapon physical damage bonus you can get, but it's gonna be nice amount. I can tell that much. But it's fixed, like, it depends on the character level and it's fixed. So you don't have to come here twice or thrice if you're first time coming here, if you are a melee build, or the weapon damage based build, or IED build, innate elemental damage build. If you're a spellcaster, you may have to come here like average 5 times, maybe 10 times. Nobody knows. +1 fire, poison experience gain. Fence struck. What's the vampiric icon again? I don't remember. Level 116. Oh yeah, those guys are actually scary when you're surrounded. You may die as an even melee build. Not likely, but I have died. You may die. Anyways, Necromancers actually have the 1 in 3 chance to drop the pings. I'm gonna actually come here till he drops it because I need that. I need that. This is no joke. For the Necromancer, this has even higher importance. I mean, for any build, honestly, it's a very great place to farm anyways. Zotrin. Zotrin being 33 out of the 33, normal runes have a 33 tiers, and this is 33rd of the 33 runes. Meaning the highest tier that you can get. It's useful, or you can get any normal rune that you want from that, so recommended to take it. If it does make sense, it's possible to make any rune verse from that. As long as it doesn't use the either Great Rune or the Enchanted Rune. It's an amazing item, take it. Although, then again, take all the runes unless you know what you want. Reanimate helps a lot in this build. Interesting. So, last Necromancer is over here. You can blink there, but like, as a totem necro, I don't want to use blink to go like through the wall. It's not nice for the totem necro. And again, you're gonna need so much stats to just survive the late game. For just to wear the high tier weapons, high tier gears. I'm slightly worried about Judgment there actually. Oh god, I didn't get the luck. I'm going to go ahead and do the displace once again because the benefit is so huge for this build. What? Interesting weapon. Rathman's Gaze is Necromancer skill. Too heavy though. Oh yeah, that being said, there's some items that is usually like in vanilla game there is not a thing that has the like that is locked to the sorceress that has, you know, oh god, warding. There's not even an item that is locked to the sorceress as an amulet. There's no amulet that's locked to the sorceress. That's what I tried to say. Anyways, let's go up there again. And hope that I won the 1 in 3 chance lottery again. For bonds. I'm prioritizing this as a Necromancer and as a spell-based build. You don't have to do it this early, honest. I mean, whenever you get the next... You know what? I'm gonna just post the thing here. I'm gonna post the link over here. No. What I post the link on the Twitch is the one that gives the most information about the what I'm doing, to be honest. I hit the level 115 every 5 level pretty much, around from 115 to 1, I think 35 or 140. I don't know what's the highest. I've never went there. And 140, honestly, it's far too hard that you're gonna get more level over being stronger. Like, you're likely to challenge that level after you hit 150 or something like that. No 150, but like, you may not go there immediately, is what I mean. Anyways, goal right now is to get to the end. Clear every single 115 levels. There's so many levels in 115 though. It's hard to explain, but like... There's so many 115. Trust me. Bomb 15. Let's see how many I can name. For the Rift, there is this place, Crush 3000 BA, where set bias with +1 to skill level, good reward, let's say. I don't want to go too fine to detail. Tranafla, which is a very scary place. You may actually like, I had so many hardcore characters died there. Just be careful in there. Trust me on this. You're gonna... It's dangerous place for the hardcore. And especially on the online, actually. If you're on the single player, that place is definitely manageable. It doesn't mean it's not scary. It's scary, but it's manageable. Anyways, the Tran Afla and the Crush 3000 PA is where you go for the Rift. For the dungeons, there is an Invasion 2 and the... that's Sin. Who is that? Heart of Sin Asmodan. 115. 115. Was that it? No. Oh, Butcher. Not Butcher. Legacy of Blood. Inside of a Trajan jungle. Is one place I have to go. Except for this build, that champ actually didn't do nothing. Like, literally nothing. That champ is not even useful or anything. Oh, Shiny Fodder. Take this guy out 100%. You're not gonna regret that decision. Just kill that guy. Every single time. Halberd. Oh yeah, Zulakan. Wait, was that Sati? Nope. Zulakan is actually a great weapon for Nagisin, I believe. I'm not sure, I've never played as Nagisin at least long enough to reach there to use Zulakan. But that's also the only weapon in the past place, so it's not gonna happen on this playthrough. Throwing Spear, Loom, Skull, if. Anyways, Act 1, there's a... What's the name? I don't remember the name of that place. You have to do the Blood Load or Black Load or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to do stuff. And after that, so I think I'm gonna do those two first, and then Asmoden Invasion 2. Oh god, I'm gonna get a lot more plus the skills now I think about it. Yeah, I didn't realize like how much plus the skill I will get on this place. As a Necromancer, there's +1 extra right here. But even without that, you're gonna get a lot more plus the skill in 115 compared to the 110. 110, I actually don't think you get even any plus skills. 115, you're gonna get the... Like, Invasion 2 gives the +1 to skill level. Asmodan gives +1 to skill level. Here gives the +1 to skill level. Twin Sea gives the +1 to skill level. And... what else is there? 115. There's a life steal and mana steal there, but you're not gonna bother for pretty much all the time. Like, you may not need that to have any use of that. Because I have no use of that. That trophy, however, gives like 20 to max 20 to total defense, which is useful for any character. But you have to kill usually 20 times. 20 times being more often, but 40 times is possible. I think that's the percentage now. I can't tell. I believe it should be end up 30 times. Let's go with that. Enchanted Shrine. Enchanted Shrine gives the physical magic spell damage, which I don't care as this build. But physical magic spell damage is still somewhat important. On some build, I mean, this build really doesn't care. There's no use whatsoever. Can you guys die? Thank you. Gargoyle Head, unfortunate. Other 115. What's 115 actually? Legacy of Blood. Invasion to Asmodan. I guess I'm gonna get like +6 to skill level at least. I may get more. I don't remember on top of my head every single one of them. But I will get at least 6 plus the skills. And if you can tell, that's a huge, especially for the caster. Malun gives a +3% to all status, aka strength, dexterity, vitality, and mana. If you want like to wear gear, it may be useful for a low build. Give me the safety. And please drop the key. I don't remember what's the name of that totem. Unfortunate, I didn't get dropped. I'm gonna do the Twin Sea now. I'll probably do it off screen. I've shown this twice. It's more than enough. That place, if you want some rare item early on, that place is okay place to farm. In the end, it's not amazing place to farm, especially on this part, on the slow killing build, and you're gonna have better place to even farm the set. Just due to the sheer amount of enemies that you can kill in some cases. It's just that place is very low benefit overall. Anyways, let's go to the different place. I'm gonna go to the Act 2 inside of the Dry Hill, this Hall of the Dead. That place has an added dungeon now. I should have found that too. Anyways, I can do that after I get more damage. I'm cleaning up my inventory. Because apparently there was too many items. There is, I believe, 16 shrine or something like that. So I think I actually have all the shrine type. Act 2, Dry Hills. So I've never went there as this, like, instead of the medianxl up to this point as this character, obviously. I've went there on the other characters. There is a rift called Tranafla. That place, one, is scary. Like, period. You're likely to die on that place. Like, oh, by the way, if you were ever to try to do the hardcore, go for it. On this game, or on this mod, hardcore punishment is the conversion of the character to the softcore. So you're not gonna lose your, like, character permanently. You're just gonna have, like, lose the hardcore, have the hardcore character go back to the softcore pretty much. So if you started the softcore character and die at some point, if you started at the hardcore character, nothing changed up in the end. So yeah, go for it. Hardcore is not that punishing. At least as far as the, you know, effort being gross. Well, at least as far as the challenging goes, I guess. Order of Augmentation, arguably one of the most useless one. I got that. You can read the explanation. It makes the magic item to the rare item. I guess it's useful on some very specific cases. But practical purpose, at least on the end game, it's useless. And considering the time it takes to get the oil, it's not even useful anyways. Those are Amazon archers. So let's talk about Tranafla. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of archers. One of the archers, Amazon Defender, I think, is gonna cast this, like, crazy amount of arrows. If you stand still, or you're gonna die. If you don't dodge that projectile, you're gonna die. There is no saving grace for that. And on the offline game, it's not too scary. On the online game, you can just die out of nowhere because, oh, this guy, if die, she's gonna do this, she's gonna do this. And yeah, that does like 200 hits. So you die, in other words. If you are someone like Barbarian and like have great defense, you're not gonna, like, you can't survive that. But still, sometimes it gives like endgame Barbarian 50% death rate, 50% life eating on something like that. So yeah, you have to be careful all the time. I guess this build is relatively safe on here. Surprised, to be honest. I have no idea the arrow side, the skill that they do on that. Seeking its mechanic. But it can hit you, and if it hits like more than half a second, you're dead. At low defense like mine, especially. Oh, by the way, I'm taking the waypoint right here. It's preference, honestly. You don't really need this waypoint in specific. This is special case where actually arguably better waypoint exists, and usually a lot of people doesn't even care about this waypoint. I don't blame them. Oh yeah, that one. Somehow she died there, and that was scary. Let's talk about these bosses, I guess. One phalanx that these Amazon archers, scary. Oh, by the way, arrow side hit me. I died. That's how fast I die on some cases. If I'm standing like anywhere on that line, I'm gonna die too. But the boss is actually scary. Like, actually scary. But the benefit on the softcore at least is good enough to do it. And they have the element... Oh, Tranaflo Trophy Fragment. Long story short, always take the Tranaflo Trophy Fragment. It's worth it. Every build take it, pretty much. Just take it. The benefit of that is amazing. I should probably talk about Trophy. Trophy is a... Charm upgrade, so I don't have any charm that can be trophied. Okay, let's wait till that then. It upgrade. In this case, it will give me the... Oh god. It will give me the +5 to physical resist. Amazing. Trust me, it is amazing. Believe it me or not. It's your choice, but... It's what I would like to get, to be honest. Pretty much. There's gonna be arrow side. Be careful about that. Walk around just in case. Actually, about the arrow side or that death attack, pretty much. One thing I can tell about it is that while you're moving, you're not likely to die. Like, even though it feels scary and like, even you just go through the pass across, you're likely to survive on the single player. On like multiplayer, maybe Saba just murders you, so don't even try. I can tell about that, but yeah. On the single player, as long as you're moving like sideways from that, even going across is not necessarily a bad thing. By the way, first enchanted rune, it's amazing. Take it. Period. Not much else I can say about that. Actually, Niflune is especially good for this because Niflune is a lightning based one. So I may be able to make really fascinating items through that. Although, I don't really think so. There's not many things you can make overall on the Niflune. And there was like recently discussion inside of the Discord. I watched somebody was talking about like how bad the Niflune stuff is. Something like that. The answer was not so worth it, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead. So Tranafla, goal over here, at least right now, is gonna be to kill the boss. Kill 3 bosses actually. There's 3 bosses, each for fire and cold and fire, cold, and lightning. I mean, kill the goblin. You're not gonna move away. You're surrounded. You're gonna die. Shoot the goblin, get the benefit. I'm happy. That's it. By the way, for the wand, there's no real difference, at least as far as the rare item goes, I believe. I may be wrong, actually. Oh yeah, other thing I can talk about is there. Did I get the Sunstone? I don't think I get the Sunstone. Where is the Sunstone? Okay. Nice, good thing that I noticed that. I'm trying to kill this boss now. She's gonna die eventually. She's gonna die, and she died. Ascali's Call. It has, I believe, a 60% chance to drop or something like that. 13 or 16 or something like that. Pick it up. You're gonna use it later. Can I go? Usually I'm gonna use the teleport to go across those paths. But because this build is summon-ish, I'm moving it even. So that I actually do not like it. Like, the chance of me dying if I went there is actually quite high. Especially because my lightning totem damage is like very low. How low it is, let's talk about that. Can't really judge that. Judge the damage of the different build from like just numbers. First and foremost. I think my Wild Wind Burb should have around 3000 to 4000 damage. And it has better AoE capacity with better defense. AKA better suited for this place. I'm not sure if this damage is okay for this build. But like, my feeling is this is actually quite low overall damage. For the Tranafla, so I can take some reckless decisions such as teleporting. Especially this place is actually scary on so many levels too. By the way, walking straight line, you're usually better off teleporting. Just to not remove the guy. Oh yeah, by the way, and also, I forgot to talk about that, but like, yes, there's a low waypoint added. Use it wisely. I wanna play the Troll with Destruction at some point. I watched somebody else playing that game, aka Mr. Lama SC, the legendary stream of the Diablo 2. That was amazing. I need to make thumbnail, like, I need to make thumbnail of like these totem just standing in the you know, 6 totems just replacing all of the characters surrounding the bonfire or campfire or whatever on the title screen of like very beginning of the, you know, game starting or the character creation screen. That must be done. Anyways, this is gonna give me the +2 to skill. I'm gonna show how much of the damage boost the +2 to skill is. Oh god, I'm gonna die. There was so many Amazons archers there. The likelihood is I'm gonna die. Like, I said our side is scary, which is true. Definitely it's what you're gonna die from for the most of the attack. Assuming you're strong enough to be at that point. You can very easily die at like without arrow side. And trust me when I say easily, I mean easily. You're gonna die. You collect those 3 items. Not that included. Cube it and get this thing. Sunstorm of the God. Oh yeah, Sunstorm of the God is not missing. My bad. I completely get confused by what it is. Anyways, that's a good charm. Other 150 and beneficial. I'm gonna go for the Invasion 2. Invasion 2, the key of sin that I picked up from the Chaos Sanctuary, rightmost enemy, which is changed in this mod. By the way, this place is also scary. I teleported and noticed that this is not great idea. They are very tanky, they are very strong. Just... And I'm not lying when I say they are strong. Like, they can kill you. They will kill you. They will bother you. Be careful. Oh yeah, Dark Sovereign. That's a scary guy over there. So let's see the map. Around, I think right around here is the start. And then here is objection 1. Invasion 2, if you understand it. And here's objection 2. I should buy a lot more potion. I don't think I'm gonna need too many, but I should buy it still. That doesn't really excuse me for not buying it. So there's 60 seconds lockdown. This place, your goal is to 1, not die. Simple, yeah? 2, oh god, I'm gonna die. 2, not get hit by any of that. Like, higher priority is to not get hit by any of that. Oh god, I died. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, this is hard for this build. Yeah, let's kill this guy first, I guess. Oh, I get hit. Who cares? Yeah, I guess my single target damage is really, really, really low right now. Again, goal is to not die except I already died, and also don't get hit by the something called Rift Storm, which is a giant circle. I should be fine for whatever reason. I should not be fine, to be honest. I shouldn't be fine. Like, I don't know why I'm fine at all. Killing this at least is a must, pretty much. Killing it will grant you the +1 to all skills. Not getting hit by this circle ever is gonna grant another useful stuff. Although I feel like I'm just too weak overall. I'm gonna die. Don't wanna die. Let me not die. Oh my god, I survived. How? I don't have enough potion. What do you mean? Anyways, this is a long fight. Like, this is surprisingly, like, probably one of the longer side of the fight right now. Usually you're not gonna do this long fight. Be careful to still not get hit by that. And then do this. +1 to skill level. Max life and mana was by not getting hit by the something called Rift Storm ever. If you get hit once, it's over. Although, at least on that level, you shouldn't take as long as I take for the most build. So that's the bigger issue. It's not the usual length that you're gonna play that as. Nowhere close to the usual. Anyways, let's go back down to the Asmodan's heart. Asmodan uses a strong melee damage, not melee, weapon damage, the physical damage. Through Fortress, it's strong, and I mean strong. I mean it, very strong. I mean, he's very, very, very strong. Also, one totem already died. Anyways, that's not the issue. Got surrounded. I'm gonna die. I kinda wanna go for some weirder build, however. Yeah, this is what this build entails, honestly. Rather waiting side of the build, to be honest. You're not gonna do like, you know... Your damage is rather passive, if that does make sense. I want to change that in the eventual build, but that requires something called SSU. And the SSU is very rare, that you're not gonna find it. But my endgame... Like, I want to use something called the Trinity Beam. Because that dagger is amazing. I want to use that dagger. Anyways. Asmodan is coming right around the corner. Or the not even corner. Almost there. If you get close to the Asmodan, he's gonna do a devastating attack. His damage is crazy. Like... Well, you're gonna... He does the Flame Strike. He really didn't chase me, I'm surprised about that. I did actually quite a good amount of damage. If you are close to that fortress, any of those acts will kill me. Will, not if. It will kill me. Those fire traps that surround it, it does deal not necessarily heavy, but like still quite a low damage. I'm just casting a low totem on top of him. Assumedly where he is, by the way. I couldn't summon any. I guess slow attacker or something may be nice. I'm not sure about that. Oh, why did I do that? I'm stupid. Oh god, yeah, that's the axe damage. If you get hit by any of those axes, it's scary as hell. You usually die in other words. I guess this is a very rare case that I'm doing this as a from the distance. This is actually first time I've done it from the outside, I guess. Gives a good amount of benefit. You should be happy. Wait, what gives the +1 to skill? What's the only invasion? My memory is shamble up. Yeah, Asmodan's hot. Max elemental resist. Important. Period. Take it. No objection, no question, just take it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna like it. You just want it. Take it. What else is left? Sorry, let me see what's left for the level 115. Rodeo, Brahma, Black Road, Legacy, Belt Prophet, Heart of Sin, Invasion 2. Oh yeah. Where is that? So, after you kill Israel, there was a portal that I couldn't go through because that required level 115. I need to go there. Again. I need to kill Israel again once. You don't need to do it more than once. Go through that portal. By the way, I should definitely go back from the city, City of the Damned. Kill Israel again. Where is Israel? Iso? Iso? Hard to see. Oh, over there. That's over there. Again, if you know about the mark, you can actually tell this specific L shape or the like part of the square is like both being, it's not the inside of the circle or something, and like it's hard to explain. This place has a easel. Is Giyu are the one for the necro game? Maybe. Malice set. Malice and totem doesn't really share anything, any gear, so I can't really do anything to do stuff with. Yeah. Let's go. This place, I have to kill like... First, I have to get waypoint. That's even potentially even most important thing. Waypoint is right here. Take this, 100%. There is a portal over there and some enemies there. You don't need to go there, so I don't really go. I'm gonna make sure that I got the skill quest already. I don't remember if I did. Oh, I died. Oops. Yep. Totem necro. Without totem, he's big. By the way, my movement speed is very random. It's annoying, but it's how it is. My goal here is to get at least one something called the... what's the name of that? Zakram's ear, I think. By the way, there's enemy totems right here. They used to cast ridiculous firebolt, but not anymore. Oh yeah, this item. Let's see the number. 7-6. There's a goblin nearby. Oh my god, I'm already almost dead. Why? What's my poison resistance? What? Oh yes, poison damage can kill you in specific situation. That's, I think, actually vanilla mechanic. I'm surprised that I got that much poison damage though. I'm gonna kill more totem. Your goal is to get the 10% stats Zakram's ear. It's very important because please stats, you want it. But if you stand inside of those fires, get hit by, I guess, 2 to 3 of them, you're gonna die. This game has so many, like, if you do this, you're gonna die. If you do that, you're gonna die. Do not do this. Either get used to it or... yeah, that's pretty much the only option, actually. So, next thing is the scarier one. +2, fire, poison, 101 MAK. Not really great. Let's try something called Veiled Prophet next. Veiled Prophet gives the +15% combat speed, which... what combat speed means is it includes attack speed, cast speed, faster hit recovery, and block speed. It's great. Anyways, the Avatar is gonna die. Now. I'm gonna get the potion.
What do you need?
Never gonna drop the thing. Where's someone to me? Yeah, this portal, this red portal is 115. There is a quest after that that's 130. I'm not gonna bother about that because nobody cares about that for now. This quest has a 20 seconds lockdown, so opening portal is sometimes advised. Not really necessary. Yeah, so yeah. Important thing is do not get close to that. Around that beam you're gonna die. Straight up. And either will buy me. Plus 15% combat speed. This place is level 130. You're not gonna go there for quite a while. This is harder content. I don't know how to do it as a totem, to be honest. It's annoying for the totem, specifically. Anyways, usual stuffs. Isn't there some kind of unique ring or amulet or something? Signet of learning being eaten. I should probably start allocating more points into that. I don't know, around 120 I'm gonna respec. Build Prophet. There is a Trajan one. I wanna keep Malrunes. Malrune is generic stats boost. Umrune is generic elemental resistance. Both are amazing. Also, I'm gonna start needing to get the... what's... a lot of things. But... some is good. Not here. One below here, over there. That red entrance. Go through there and you're gonna do the 20 seconds lockdown quest again. That quest may be hard. I'm not sure. Usually it's easy, but like... I don't know is the only thing I can say overall. Yeah, pick every single singlet learning until you know you have enough, which is around like, I guess 15, 16. I had 12 once, but like you need, I think, how many? You want 90% max elemental resistance. That's why we are getting that. Legacy of Blood coming up. Scary place. Fast thing fast. One, move around, because you're gonna die if you get surrounded by that. Oh god, this is actually horrible. I guess run around and he's gonna eventually die. This is particularly hard one for my experience. You usually want at least +5 if it is relevant. This does not matter for this build, so I'm not gonna bother. And next. I'm gonna just respec later. I can't get high enough. No. Bring up the inventory. By the way, you can actually do it from here. It's either oversight or intended mechanic, I can't tell.
What do you need?
I need some more craft. Again, at this point, your money is not gonna be an issue. Lauren. I'm still missing some. And there was shrine that I have to do. Do-do-do. So let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Yes. Where I have to go is over here. I'm gonna go ahead and do revenge the one sad. This is a very bad percentage, by the way. There is like controversial content at the 125, after 125 onwards, that I wanna say that game's bugged. I can't tell for sure, but it's possible that on the single player they didn't patch the right thing in and then it's messed up. Anyways. Complaining is not a part of the plan. I'm gonna complain as much as I need to, but complaining is not necessary for the game now. Large signet planning. Yeah, vision of Baccarat important. Get it. Get 25 at least. Oh, that's perfect. That was literally perfect vision of Baccarat. I'm not gonna have to farm it again. Literally perfect. It lows up to 250 defense and 225 status. With like status being way more important than defense can ever be. I'm not joking. If you pick defense over the status, you're wrong. Maybe if you roll like very low number, you can get slightly more off of it, but like in the end, it's not gonna be big, important number. By the way, after I either get this or didn't get this, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the Celeste. Hope that my mind can take the extended seaside stress. Last time, I was just too annoyed to continue, so like... I started the casting and like, I'm like, no, that's not how I should... when I should play. I should push myself. Awesome caster. $115 is almost over, to be honest. Like, there's not much else I can do about at the 115. God, I'm embarrassed that I'm getting confused in between the Sandstone and the... What? Sunstorm of the God and the Sunstorm of the Twin Seas. I really wanted to play this game because I want to record all of the Ubers, at least on the like, progression part, so that I can play this build again in my potentially off time. That's what usually happens. If I get key or don't get key, I guess I'm gonna farm off screen for the rest later. It's again +2 to skill level, not the strongest of all, but like +2 skill level actually scales your spell very weakly on this game. It's completely different from your like Diablo 2 vanilla experience, Lord of Destruction, Resurrected. We're like +2 to skill, that's important. We have to take it. No. We don't really need it for the most part. I mean, you want it, especially for the survivability purpose, it actually is huge to have the +2 to skill level on the low cases. But for, as far as damage is concerned, it's not usually great thing that you can do with +2 to skill level. Oh god, how am I gonna do the Afla? Anyways, that's for the next chapter. And as long as it is softcore, Afla isn't too scary. I guess I shouldn't say I did it as a Bellfire Barbarian. That fight was funny but long and arduous. Trust me on that. It was impressively bad. It was impressive. Serpent Bow. That's Druid Bow that's added in this game, I'm sure. Am I crazy or like... No, I'm not crazy. That's wrong weapon. What are you using? Go beat this idiot. Beat this idiot. Beat ING God by killing 10,000 enemies. By doing it till it drops. Important part. I want generic spell damage. I should have picked that up though. My bad, whatever. I can actually make some ring. That's true. Like ring of easy plus the spell damage ring, I can actually make it easy. Didn't drop the key again, that's awful. This is amusing and bad. I think around over... Oh god, nothing drops. Ever. Anyways, I'm gonna teleport here to just... Oh, wait, that's not the right place. It's around over there. They're gonna kill most of enemies there, and I can teleport. Nice. That's faster path than going all the way around. I didn't realize that I could just summon totems there. So that was actually rather safe part of the travel. And he didn't drop again. What did I miss or what did I miss? What I didn't miss? Rathmas Square, let's go do that. So, Rathmas Square. Instead of the Caldium, there is again 115 Uber that you can do. You come here quite often, to be honest. There's one really like strong boss there, but this time it's bad enemies. I'm not sure how bad it's gonna go or how good it's gonna go, to be honest. One thing I can say is it may go really terrible. They use the defense for the calculation, but they do the heavy damage, so be careful about that. You probably better lure some of those guys to the further place from the boss. Because, well, they're gonna murder you. They will murder me.
Yes.
I guess as smooth as it goes. This charm, for me, doesn't matter for the most part. Cast speed and life, I guess. You don't really need to farm this charm too much for the caster. If you were a melee build, you probably want around 100. Eventually 140 plus attack rating. But for the normal build, nope. You don't really care at all. Okay, one important part I have to talk about. Do not accidentally use the belladonna extract. Make sure that you place it in the stash. And you can't accidentally click while trying to eat the low potions right here. Do not use the belladonna extract. It's annoying. You just don't want to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do the extended seaside. So I'm gonna cut the YouTube stream because I think YouTube is gonna cost me